G'day and welcome to Leah's Handmade Crafts. It's Thursday the 27th of August and it's 1:13 in the afternoon. I thought I'd just hop on and give you a bit of a overview of my finished objects and let you know what I'm up to and also show you some happy mail. So I'll start off with the finished objects. In my last video I showed you the start of a pair of socks and I had one done. Well, I now have two done. With a bit of colour controlling, they actually match perfectly. So that's one pair, and then that's zigzag yarn. So that's that, and then there's a pair of Lolo Did It. I'll lick the stamps, and it's shiny. So there's a pair there, and it actually, I don't know whether you can see it. Oh, you might be able to see the odd glimmer bit, the odd bit of glimmer. So that yarn came from Becky from Funny Farm Crochet, and these pair of socks are my favourite pair of socks. And then I did a pair of socks for my mother, which I gave to her for her birthday, and I will insert a picture at the end. And then I've also finished a pair of these socks, and this yarn is by Hawthorne Cottage, a lady here, and I'll put a link to her Etsy shop here in Australia, and this is her yarn, and let me tell you, it smells absolutely divine. And this yarn I was given from, it's the Wendy lady, so that's that yarn, and I absolutely love these. And I have a pair on the hook on the needles, but I won't show you those because they've only just started. I've also, this is all in between study and, you know, life and craziness. I've also made 3 blankets for the pets. This is one of them. It's in the Modern Granny. It's using Bernat Pet, the pet yarn. The pet yarn. So there's this, and there's a red one as well. So there's 2 in the Modern Granny. And then there is this. And there's this, and this is the eggplant blanket. I don't have a link to the pattern because I was actually given the pattern, a photo of the pattern. So that's that. The reason for these blankets, my pets recently had to go to kennels and boarding because my son and I went away for a couple of days. And the cat pined so badly that they had to give her an injection of Valium to help her because she was pining so badly she did not eat or drink for 2 full days. When I picked her up, my poor baby was so thin, it was crazy. So I decided to make some blankets so that she could get the smell of her and the dog, and the next time she goes to the kennels, then she'll be able to have the smell of home, and it'll be nice. So that's the reason for those blankets. Now I am going to do another video later today, maybe tomorrow, of some footage, excuse the dog barking, some footage that my son took while we were away of the bushfire affected areas and the regeneration of those areas. Some of it's pretty stark and just blows your mind. So I will put links to those in another video and talk you through that. But the other reason for my video is some happy mail. Oh, in regards to my exams, my overall mark for my semester, for last semester, was a distinction. So I'm pretty happy with that. But the good thing about that is the only way is up or to maintain it. So I'm happy with that. I don't want to drop. I want to maintain or improve. So that was that last month. The last semester. I'm now doing a new semester. It's Psych 102. Pretty interesting, much more in-depth. Each subject seems to be getting more in-depth, but that's okay. That's what it's meant to do. For those who don't know, I'm doing a graduate diploma of psychology. I am a registered counsellor, and I'm re-entering the workforce I'm trying to re-enter the workforce. After 3.5, almost 4 years of being unable to work, I suffer from chronic pancreatitis, and unfortunately, sorry, my little cat has popped her head over the top of the table. I have chronic pancreatitis, which often leads me to having stays in hospital, long stays in hospital, and yeah, so I haven't worked for 3.5, almost 4 years. Hopefully I will start soon. Just bear with me a moment. Sorry about that. I had to put the laptop on charge. It was starting to die on me. You probably can't tell. Yeah, you can a bit. Oh, look at those greys. That's actually getting recoloured later. I actually went purple. So I'm going to put more dye through my hair to get rid of those horrible greys. And I really need a haircut because the cowlick's out of control. But anyway, I digress. I have some happy mail from Becky from Funny Farm Crochet. So let's dig in and see what's what. Should put a bit of cardboard in the middle so I didn't cut the wool. There is some sock saver. Some yarn saver. So basically you put it over your cakes and it saves them, and you pull it from the center and it keeps the shape of the yarn. So that's a whole heap of sock saver. Thank you, Miss Becky. You are an absolute legend. Okay, so Big Girls Don't Cry, some Lolo Did It sock minis. So Big Girls Don't Cry, and this one doesn't have a label, but that's okay. And then there's Sriracha. How cool are these? Now this is because I mentioned to Becky that I'm in desperate need of some sock mini, some mini skeins, because I've got all different odds and sods, but I don't have minis to go with them. The next thing is some, now I can't pronounce all of this, but this is rainbow yarn. And the reason for the rainbow yarn is I'm making my son a pair of rainbow socks. So that's those. Then there's some paint box sock in the colour Zebra Violet. And then there's some more paint box socks in the colour Farby. So that's that. That paint box sock is machine washable, do not tumble dry, cool iron, dry cleanable, do not bleach. 2 to 3 millimeter hook and needles, and 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, 390 meters, 426 yards, 75% superwash wool and 25% polyamide, and it's a super fine one. And then there is some Lolo Did It Hippo for Baby Grey. That's going to be some special socks. And because he doesn't watch videos, I can tell you it's for my father for Father's Day. And then there's, this is exciting because I have never owned some Expression Fibre Arts, and now I have some Expression Fibre Arts. I don't know what colour it is, but I'd like what the official colour is, but that's that. And if you can hear some tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the background, that's my eggs. Okay, so this is 51 grams of Lorna's Lace Scout. Isn't that pretty? That'll make me a pair of shorties. And I didn't know I was getting these ones. And this is all this. I like this. Lolo Did It Hippo for St. Paddy's Day. I love that. And then Hedgehog Fibres Amine. And now this is I'll Lick the Stamp, and it's not sparkly. That's the socks, the big socks that I showed you before. And this is We Wear Pink on Wednesdays. Well, we call it We Wear Pink on Wednesdays. And that's to go with this. So they go together. And then there's some Sleepy Fox Yarn Co. Watermelon Splash. Nice Christmassy colours. And there's a couple more. Oh, sugar. There's another Lolo Did It. This one's Lucky. Love that colour. And Wonka. I love that. I know exactly what that's going to go with. And I'll get an extra pair of socks out of some other yarn. And then there's a whole heap of goodies. So what have we got here? Oh, I knew these were coming, but I forgot about them. There's one for me and one for my daughter, and they're exfoliating foot masks. So there's one each for the two of us. And then there is, oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this, some different notepads and a pen. So there's, oh, they're all stuck together. Anyway, there's different notepads and a pen. And there's a whole heap of bags. And a little notebook that says Be Present. And that's what it's like inside. And another really cool bag with some, this is wool wash. And some more wool wash. And then all different bags, which I'm keeping aside for special occasion. And last but not least, a Harry Potter bag. Look, colour. Oh, I've got one. So, and it's got a little Hogwarts zipper pull. How cool is that? And that's the inside. How nice is that? I got a new sock bag. I got a new sock bag. Anyway, so that's my little parcel, which was an awful lot of little parcel from Becky from Funny Farm Crochet. So that's me for now. As I said, I will do a video probably tomorrow. That is all of the footage from the fire damaged areas that my son and I took while we were down the coast. I don't think I have anything else to share. No, nothing else to share at the moment. Life's pretty good. Hopefully it stays that way, touch wood. So until next time, keep crocheting, keep crafting, start knitting, go to the dark side. Look after yourself and each other, and God bless.